Hi everyone and welcome to Hair With Hollie. So today we're going to be doing this gorgeous Zooey Deschanel inspired look. Quite 60s, super glam and great for special occasions. So to start off this look, what you have to do is section the hair in two. So working from the ear all the way around, just like you're doing a kind of half pony. So try and get a straightish line all the way around from just over your ear. And we're going to pin this hair up first of all, and then do the exact same with the bottom section. So with the top section, what we're going to do is we're going to section it off again. So take about in around a 2-inch section from around the front, working from ear to ear, and then pin that in place. With the rest of this hair is going to make up the volume of the style. So it's a good idea to prep it with some dust, some texture dust. This is great especially if you've, thinner hair or if it's hair that's quite fresh, because it makes it just a little bit easier to deal with and gives great texture as well. You can see the volume building already, it's so easy. Working with sections from about on top of your head, just basically the top of your head, grab your comb, your tail comb, and start back combing back towards the roots. And what you're looking for ideally is hair that will stand up on its own. Oh, kind of like a little troll. Keep working with the rest of the hair until all of your hair has this kind of stable texture. Don't forget to do around the sides as well. You want all the hair to be kind of as one, so you can shape it all in one go. Quick blast of hairspray, and we're ready to start shaping. And depending on how big or how small you want your bump to be, you can work it, you can kind of roll the hair in, so that would give quite a substantial amount of volume. Or if you want something a bit more subtle or something a bit further back, just pull the teased hair back a bit so you have a bump back here, whichever you want. So once you're happy with the amount of volume and the shape of your style, anchor it in place with the bobby pin in around the same colour as your own hair, and now you can shape it up. So if you want a bit more volume on top or around the sides, the hair is so easy to play with now because it's got so much texture. Now we're going to deal with the hair that we put to one side at the front. This hair is going to cover all these knots and give us a real sleek appearance. I'm just going to back comb the roots a bit just to give it a bit of oomph, let it stand up on its own. You can also pop a bit of texturizing dust in here if you want to. And then just pull it back over your bump so it kind of covers all the messiness. It's brilliant. So keep brushing back until you're happy with the size and shape of your bump, and making sure you have quite sleek sides. Then just start to pin in place using curvy grips. Once you're happy with the top half of your style and it's all anchored in place, we're going to start working on the bottom half. So clip these bad boys. I'm just going to pop a little bit of texture in this fresh hair to make it a bit easier to work with. Pop a little dust in, dip, dip, dip. A little bit of back combing. And try when you're back combing not to back comb the underneath too much, because that's going to be what's going to be seen in the style. So keep that nice and sleek. With the remaining hair from the bump, I'm making sure we have some clean hair to cover our knots. I'm just going to roll this up towards the middle section, so that can be our anchor point. So we're looking for kind of like a flat sausage shape here, just like so. So a little chignon there. Just going to pin this in at the sides, and don't worry if this is really knotty because you have an extra layer here to cover all those knots. So as you can see already, it's already taking shape, looks so chic. Just to give this a bit of grip, I'm going to cover it with hairspray. And then taking your fresh hair, back comb it ever so slightly at the roots, just to give it a bit of movement. And then pop your fresh hair up and over, just like so. So you get a really sleek finish on your carnation, and just pin that in place. Once the hair is pinned in place, fan it out, just like that, easy breezy, so it covers all your knotted hair. And then very gently pin the sides in place so you get like a flat kind of bun shape. If you have any little bits like this left over, so you will, especially if you have longer hair, just roll it into a sausage shape, just like so. This is handy because it also covers where you have the clips in as well. And then just pin in place. Okay. So for any hair that's left over on the front of the face, if you've shorter layers or little tendrils, you can leave them down and curl them. But today we're going to pull them back into the style, just like so, nice and sleek. And we can pin them in place just under our sausage shape. So our model has bangs here today, but if you have a full fringe or even longer layers at the front, you can still keep about an inch or so down and leave them down and maybe curl them or something, just to frame the face a little bit. So first you have to look at a bit of hairspray and then tame it with your back comb as well. Yeah. So there you have it, guys, gorgeous Zooey Deschanel inspired hair in minutes. So if you have any ideas for any hairstyles you'd like to see, don't forget to tweet us at VideoJugBeauty, and I'll be back next week with more tutorials. See you then.